Hi everybody, I'm Debbie and we're at JMC Hairwear today, and we are going to demonstrate cutting down and cutting layers into a long haired wig. Michelle is going to be doing the demonstration, and when we're finished we hope that you come see us and we can help you. Alright Michelle, let's go. Okay. Here's Michelle.
Okay. Hi. Today we're starting with a really long wig. The customer wants it 7 inches long, so I'm going to start on the bottom just by cutting out the length to what I need for my guideline. Take different sections, pull them out. So in this case, like I said, she wants it 7 inches. Go to the bottom of the knee, go down, and I go to 8 inches because I need room to texturize and everything else. So I'm going to hold that spot, and that's where I'm going to start taking it down.
Is this a regular customer of yours?
Yes, this is my own client that I send it out in the mail. So I don't even need her here because I know her style so well.
So you do mail things out to clients?
Yes, we have clients from everywhere, all over the world even, and we can send it to you and customize it without even you being here. So now I'm just taking most of my length off just to get it cut down, and we're always texturizing, cutting in, and making it wispy. So I'm pretty much just getting most of this hair out of the way first, cutting, leaving an inch for myself to work. Okay.
And how long have you been doing this, Michelle?
I've been working at JMC for 17 years, and I've been cutting hair probably 37 years.
Wow.
I'm younger than I look. So I'm at 8 inches, which I'm going to leave it that way because I want to start fooling around after I get everything to the length I want. So we're basically just doing a rough cut. All good. Take the second one down. Now I'm going to find that guideline underneath. I could just see it right underneath. And I'm going to also just get the majority of the hair off. Never cutting straight. Just cutting in. Like I said, I'm just getting most of the hair away so I could work with it.
And it's very important that you watch that guideline.
Yeah, because that's your underneath. But my guideline is an inch over because I go back in afterwards.
Now, why don't you cut straight across?
No, never on a synthetic wig because it doesn't lay right. And there's a lot more I'm going to do to this on the bottom. Right now, I'm just getting rid of the extra hair so it's not in my way. So I'm going to take it all just to cut it to that.
So would you say that cutting wigs is different from cutting regular hair?
Yes, very different. You can't make a mistake because it shows, and every time, and it depends on the way you hold your scissor. That's going to make the wig not look like it's laying naturally. There's a lot we do. We thin, we texturize, there's so much. This is basically just cutting the hair down shorter so I can really start cutting it. Just getting rid of the excess. And it's still longer than I need at the moment. But I want to get rid of all this extra hair.
So this is one thing I think people don't realize when they order wigs online, that there is a lot that needs to be done to these wigs.
And never mind that, but just besides the cutting, the sizing, you know, no wig very rarely is going to fit you perfectly. And here we do custom size.
And that's included with the pricing.
That's included with the styling and the sizing.
And what if someone did buy something online and wanted to come in here?
Yeah,
Does the shop do that?
you can bring it in, and depending on what we have to do, usually it's like a $50 and up charge. So now I'm just going back in. Just wanted to see how much I have to play with. All right, so I'm like at 7.5, so that's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that extra ½ inch for now, and I'm gonna start layering.
Now, is there any reason that you ladies use a man's face for cutting these wigs?
No, no reason. Let's cover his face. Now she likes it long in the front. The wigs do come pre-cut, so I don't really have to go here and bother with it because she likes it long. So I'm going to start layering. You pull it out. When your guideline drops, that's where you want to trim it off. So now I'm going to do each section. Drop my guideline. Always make sure, because you need thickness on the bottom. Now this is just long layering. A shoulder length cut. So each section, bring it out, drop your guideline. Chip away at it. Straight in. I'm still going to go back over it. This is just like my first cut. Same thing, drop your guideline. Take the corner out.
Wow, that was really turning out perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna go on.
Drop the guideline. Whatever's sticking out, you know it's got to go.
Alright, let's go.
Chip, 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 chip. I'm going to go back anyway. Keep going around.
Okay, don't forget your food. Yeah, you go there.
Drop your guideline.
Where did you put it right there? What are you looking for?
It's on the wall.
Extension. Okay, I'll be back. Yeah.
It's right there hanging.
I'm trying to get a better angle
Yeah, come
here.
this way. Drop the guideline. Now I went all around the head. Yeah, it's hanging right there, that long blonde thing. That's what we're ordering in black. Drop the guideline, get that off.
For this one, how much is it?
She said 50. Okay, so I went completely around the head. So now I'm going to check my work and I'm going to go across. And I'm going to lift it up.
So you take it by the sides and
And
lift it
as
up.
soon as everything starts falling, I'm going to do it again up here. On the other side.
Okay, I want to get a good shot of what you're doing there. You're
This
looking
is
at
just
the
checking
side.
what I just did. So drop everything. It's all even. So when you pull it up and it's even, you're doing good. Just chip away, because I'm going to come back again. Just go across the back.
Ordering this in black?
Yes.
What is it called?
I wrote it a Halo HD 20-inch. Again, lift it up. As soon as everything starts falling, and you know, you just get all that off. All right.
Okay.
So now, take a look at it. Alright. So now, I'm going to go back to the length, which I made it an inch longer than I needed. And now I'm gonna like texturize the ends, like making it a little wispier. Okay. So I'm gonna take just a little more because I'm a little bit longer than I should be. Now I can pull it all down and I can just take a big section. And you can do this if you're experienced. Otherwise, I would suggest littler sections. But, so now I'm going back in, so it's okay. I knew I left it a little longer, so I'm going to go back in a 1/2 inch. Just pointing. So it's like that.
Just chipping
Just
in.
chipping for now, because I'm going to go back in with the thinning shears after and soften that too.
Okay.
You can't have a blunt cut on a synthetic wig. It just, unless of course it's a bob that's right, you know, to your neck. But otherwise, it's got to be really cut like this so it lays softer, and you'll see at the end.
And for those of you wondering, we are located in the Festival Marketplace in Pompano Beach, Florida. Festival Marketplace is big down here. People love to come and shop. We're open 7 days a week. Actually, I think the only day they're closed here is
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yes. We get a lot of tourists coming from all over. So that's why we get people that have things shipped.
Michelle, to order that is only $50.
That's what, ask Cameron again. She said it's an HD one.
Right. Because I thought they were like $120.
We have the receptionist, Marlene, here, who doesn't know that we're doing this video for YouTube. So she's just sweeping things up. I was going to actually show the amount of hair that was on the floor, but thank you, Marlene, for that.
All right, so now I just went back in just to get it. Hopefully now to my 7 inches. Let's see. And I'm still a little 7.5, which is fine. Now, before I go finish the bottom off, I'm gonna go over this again. So I'm just gonna take like a big section. Again, pull it out. Take the bottom. Take a bigger section now because everything was sectioned small before. Once you work with the hair for a while, you can pick up a lot more hair. Same thing, just chipping away. I want it to fall nice. Same thing, let your guideline drop. Take a little more.
So it looks like you're doing this fairly quickly. It's not taking you...
Well, I'm just quick. You know, everybody goes at their own pace. But I'm trying to at least be a little slower with this and do it in sections. So now I'm just looking at it. This is how I want it to be. Alright, so I still think it's a little heavy. I'm gonna layer it a little more.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with my thinning shears this time. So I'll start back here. Same thing. I want to pull this out and I expect it to be perfect. Then all this out now.
And
Once
go
the
ahead.
main cut is cut, then you just want to texturize now. Because it falls better. Can't be any
So
blunt edges.
The purpose of the thinning shears and the texturizing is to make it fall better
Yeah, it just flows nicer.
and look more realistic.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you watching, if you did and do find this video helpful, please click like
Yeah, I can go
so
there.
that we know, and we'll make more.
I'll take a little more out of this. Just more like real hair when it's like a little wispier on the edges. So since I know this lady so well, I can just look at it. Let's see. You're right with the face though. Now from a long wig, you can cut it into any length, no matter, even if this was shorter. Part it on the side. Wigs are really easy. You can do whatever you want just by moving your fingers and styling it. You know, a little spray helps. But she basically wears it in the middle. But just to show you that you can really push it any way. So now, she doesn't like a lot of thickness here, so I'm going to go back in again.
With the thinning shears?
Yeah,
or-
and just do a little more.
And JMC does have a men's salon in the same mall as well, and they specialize in bonding and taping of
Extensions.
extensions. They do a lot of men's hair with the bonding and taping. And what you're doing is long layers. You could do this
I'm
into
doing
shorter
long.
layers.
This is
Okay.
very long layers. Just really the bottom layers. Alright, so I've thinned it a lot. Let me look at it again. And I just want to make sure I'm at the 7-inch. So now we're starting to get a little more shape. Measure again.
Now, this particular customer of yours, how many of these wigs does she buy?
Oh,
And how often?
she wears them she buys quite a few because she doesn't wear them too long. But the average long-haired wig will last you, I'd say, 6 months. It depends on how often you wear it. Could be more, 6 to 8 months. I mean, it starts getting a little dry. So really, if you're gonna wear it every day, you're basically better off with human hair. This lady just happens to go through them probably every 3 months. She doesn't even like to wash them. She just gets a new one. But obviously they can be washed. It's 25 to 30 wears. And like
Or
I said,
if they want to wash them like every week, that wouldn't matter, would it?
well, I know when it's hot out, but really it's 25 wearings. Everybody's different. But that's the longest you want to go. So now I think I'm gonna take a little more. When you know your client, you pretty much go by eye because you know what they want. So I could just tell by looking at it, but still follows through with any kind of long wig you want to have cut down. Still the same way.
Now, do you have to size this for her?
Actually, no, because this fits her pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm wrong. I do have to size this for her, and I could even show you that.
Well, that'll be our next video.
Yeah,
Possibly.
This one does have
This
to be
is just
sized.
the layering of the hair.
Right now, I'm just cutting, and then I'll size it. And like I said, since I know her measurements, I don't need her here. But usually we size it right on your head when you're here. It's looking good.
Now again, are those the thinning shears or the regular?
No, these are the regular scissors.
Regular
Now I'm
scissors.
going back in again. Because I just have to look at it and see if I think it's layered enough. Oh, a little shorter. Alright, let's see. And that's kind of what we want. It's very easy to shape a wig. See how I just did that with my fingers?
Yeah, you can do a lot with your fingers.
Looks good. So now I think I'm done. I'm going to just thin out the bottom a little more. Now look at the difference. This is how it started. Don't look at. Wait.
Okay, we're going to look at the before and after.
So this is what it was.
That's what it was. And then we see what Michelle cut it into. Excellent job, Michelle.
Thank you.
Thank you for the demonstration.
You're welcome.
All right, and please come see us. Again, we're at JMC Hairwear, located in the Festival Mall, Festival Marketplace. Our phone number is 954-975-5760, and you'll be seeing more promotional videos from us. Thank you. Bye.